As the search for that Tampico inmate develops, we are nearing the 3-week mark now since 10 inmates broke out of the Orleans jail. 2 are still on the run.
One of them, Antoine Massey, has since been seen on social media in a viral post in a home that has since been raided. Officials were able to locate some of his clothing that they believe he wore during the filming of that video. But as for Derek Groves, that is a different story. He appears to have vanished. WDSU reporter Shay O'Connor joins us live from the Orleans Parish Justice Center with the very latest on the manhunt.
Good evening to you, Travers and Sully. Law enforcement officials tell me that Derek Groves is a convicted killer, which is likely why he probably feels he has nothing to lose at this point.
When you watch the video of him walking down Barone Street with Mr. Massey, you see that he has a very particular gait.
May 16th around 2 a.m. Officials say Derek Groves and 2 other escapees are seen here walking in downtown New Orleans. Law enforcement says it's the last confirmed time Groves was spotted. Nearly 3 weeks later, and officials say Groves could be disguising himself in plain sight.
His face is definitely out there. So perhaps he has grown some facial hair, perhaps he has changed the color of his hair. But the one thing he can't change is the fact that he's a very tall individual.
Since the escape, videos of Antoine Massey have surfaced on social media, leading to a house raid in the 7th Ward. Officials didn't find Massey, but they did find a trace. But Groves, a convicted killer, has largely remained in the shadows.
He has nothing to lose. He's been convicted by a jury unanimously of murder. He's looking at the rest of his life in Angola.
Officials say social media played a huge role in getting Groves convicted in October for the shooting deaths of 2 people on Mardi Gras in 2018. So it's likely you won't see him there. They also say it's likely that people are helping both of the escapees at this point.
He's not a community guy, so why not turn him in? It's a disservice to themselves as well as the community.
In the end, I think both of these men are going to run out of support. They're going to run out of friendship networks. They're going to run out of food and clothing.
But officials say Groves may still be here in Louisiana.
So I would say to everyone, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for a very tall individual that has the walk and the stance of Mr. Groves.
Another interesting fact, I'm told that Groves was actually awaiting sentencing here at OJC after being convicted last October. Officials tell me had he been sentenced earlier, he likely wouldn't have been here, meaning that he would probably not have escaped. I'm reporting live from OJC, Shay O'Connor, WDSU News.